If you're trying to recover data from a formatted flash drive, you're in the right place. Today, I'll cover when recovery is actually possible and walk you through the exact steps to get your files back. For now, stop using the USB drive before doing anything else, and let me explain why that matters. When you format a USB drive in Windows, you usually get two options: a quick format and a full format. A quick format only removes the file system index, so the data may remain on the flash drive until it's overwritten. A full format overwrites the drive, making recovery far less likely or even impossible without a backup. The same goes if you kept using the USB and new files replaced the old data. Most people stick with the default quick format though, so your chances to recover a formatted USB are still pretty good. On a Mac, the equivalent is erase in disk utility. There's no quick format checkbox, but recovery may still be possible as long as the drive wasn't securely erased or used afterward. In either case, don't save anything new, format the drive again, or run repair tools, since all of these can overwrite the files you're trying to recover. All right, let's get into how to actually recover USB data after you format it. First, check whether you have a backup on another drive, computer, or cloud storage. If you find one, congrats, you've already solved the problem. But if you don't, you'll need dedicated recovery software that can scan the drive for file data left behind. For this guide, I'm using Disk Drill, which is my go-to tool when I need to recover formatted flash drive data. It has a powerful scan engine and, in my experience, does a good job finding files after a quick format. It works on Windows and Mac and supports the file systems most USB drives use. The process is also straightforward, the results are easy to filter, and you can preview files before recovering them. So to recover files from formatted USB using recovery software, here's what to do. I'm on Windows, but the process is nearly identical on macOS. Head to cleverfiles.com, the official Disk Drill page, and download the installer. I'll drop the link below to save you a search. Run the installer once it downloads. Make sure you install it on your computer's main drive, not on the USB you're trying to recover. Open Disk Drill and plug in your formatted USB if it isn't connected already. You'll see a list of connected drives. Find your USB drive in that list by its name and storage size, then select the entire device. Click Search for Lost Data. When Disk Drill asks which scan type to use, choose Universal Scan. It'll start turning up files quickly, but let it finish completely since some results only show up toward the end. Scan time depends on the USB's size, speed, and condition. Once the scan wraps up, look through what it found. Start by checking deleted or lost, but also open reconstructed. After formatting, the original file system records may be gone, so files can appear with generic names and without their old folder structure. Disk Drill sorts results by file type, so you can jump straight to pictures, documents, or whatever you're after. You can also search by name if the original names survived. Before recovering anything, preview it. Open a few files and check they look right. This is also how you know recovery is actually going to work. Select what you need, hit Recover, and save everything to a different location like your desktop or another drive. Never save recovered files back onto the same USB. On Windows, you can recover formatted USB drive for free up to 100 megabytes of data, so if you only need a handful of files, you likely won't pay a thing. After recovery finishes, open that folder and confirm your files actually open okay. And that's really all it takes to recover data from a formatted USB drive. Once your files are safe, think about why the format happened. If you formatted the drive by mistake, set up proper backups so one wrong click doesn't put you in the same situation again. A good rule to follow is 3-2-1. Keep 3 copies of important files on 2 different types of storage, with 1 copy stored off-site, such as in cloud storage. If Windows originally asked you to format the USB, it may have been a one-time file system error, but it can also be an early sign that the drive is becoming unreliable. You can keep using it, but don't store your only copy of important files there. If the same prompt appears again, or the drive starts acting strangely, it's safer to replace it. And that's it for today. I really hope you were able to restore formatted USB drive files. If you found this video helpful, leave a like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.